Well, my name is Sonja van den Ende. I'm a Dutch journalist. I'm living in Moscow since 2022. I'm already a journalist since, well, a long time. And I also was in politics in the Netherlands. I was a member of the Dutch Socialist Party, but I was expelled because I went to Syria and visited the former Assad government. So they didn't like that very much in the Netherlands. And yeah, well, I covered the war there in Syria. I covered the wars in, or the attacks, what you can see now in Lebanon, a lot of places in the Middle East. And I was in the Donbass since 2022 as a war correspondent, covering the special military operation 1 week after it started, actually. So this is, well, can say what I am doing since many years. And yeah, well, okay, the problem of speech, so you were asking about that. Well, it started already actually for me personally when I went to Syria, because what I said, I was a member of the Dutch Socialist Party and I was expelled because I was there and I was trying to expose the truth, what was really going on. I mean, with the terrorists, Al Qaeda, ISIS, and so on. So this is when it started. But of course, it really started in 2022 when I went to the Donbass. After all the sanctions came, my bank accounts were closed. Any property I had was confiscated. Thank God I didn't have any property left. But all belongings were confiscated, although I'm not on the EU sanction list. But I hope in the 19 package I also will be not there. Few of my colleagues are on the sanction list. Thomas Reuper from Germany, Alina Lip from Germany, and there's one lady called Liane Krinic. She has a foundation for giving humanitarian aid to the Donbass. She is now in terrorist investigation she has in Germany. So it's getting very terrible at the moment, we can say. And yeah, it's getting worse and worse actually. And yeah, we hope it will end, but I don't think it will end. There's other people here, like one from Graham Phillips. He's from the UK. He is really sanctioned completely, so he can also not go back to the UK. So this is, yeah, how it is going. And yeah, what I said, I went to the Donbass in 2022 because I was invited first for a conference. Then the sanctions came, so I could not go home because all the airspace was closed as well. So they recommend me to stay, wait a few weeks, then maybe it will be solved. In the meantime, they said, yeah, you can go to the Donbass and see what's happening there. So I did. And then, of course, yeah, what I said, then, yeah, my bank account was closed. I was on the Miro Forets list. It's the dead list from Ukraine. So they also recommend me not to go back for the moment because it's very dangerous for me. So yeah, this is the story, and now I'm here 3.5 years. So yeah, it's a long time, but it's very nice in Moscow. Can everybody recommend to come and visit here in Moscow? It's a very nice place, or the whole of Russia. It's very nice. And yeah, I'm writing in my own language, Dutch. I have my own website. I do a lot of interviews. I am also a commentator on Russia Today in German and in my English. And so I write in English, Dutch, and Germany, learning Russian, but I'm not writing in Russian because that's still, yeah, it's too difficult for me to do. So the three other languages I do. And I reach now a lot of people in my home country, the Netherlands, and also Germany because of yeah, of the German side, is what I said to you. And yeah, of course, they don't like it, but still, my website is available. I hope with the 19 package that I hope they will not take it down. This is what they do with my colleagues here. They will, yeah, just block your website. It's European Union how they do it. So yeah, this is actually yeah, going on. And yeah, this is the problem for me, problem for all of us. We cannot go back because maybe officially I'm not sanctioned, but I also heard from other colleagues from Serbia she's in Serbia. Okay, that's not such a problem at the moment. And she wanted to go to Austria for a conference, but she was refused at the border. She even had to pay a fine for 300 euros, I think. So this is what is happening. So I imagine when I'm going and standing at the border to go in, that I will or we will be refused, or I will be questioned and perhaps on trial. This is what they can do, of course, and because in the media there they already said that they can extradite you to Ukraine when you are in the Netherlands. So I will not do it, and yeah, I will stay here in Russia, of course, because that's better for my freedom. And I think what I heard and see now, what is happening in the European Union, I think the freedom of speech is totally gone. It's mean I don't know how it is the situation like in countries like a country like Bulgaria, but Western Europe is very bad. The Netherlands, Germany, Germany is very bad. There's I think number one in stopping freedom of speech. After that, we can say it's the Netherlands, it's France, it's of course the UK. They are not in the European Union, but have heard from people the situation. It's very terrible, very deteriorating there. I think people are, yeah, for a small thing you put on Facebook or other social media, you can be jailed or at least fined. And this is what is going on, and they will make it more tougher in a way. So this is, yeah, I think it will only get worse. Now we see the situation with the drones going allegedly to Poland, which, of course, I don't think it's true, but this is what they say. So they want to escalate the whole, yeah, conflict. This is what they are about. And of course, when you escalate a conflict or want war, they will not let you speak. So yeah, freedom of speech, it's gone, of course. So I think it's not going to be solved easily. I think it will take a long time. It's already 4 years nearly, and we can see European elites and politicians are escalating the whole situation. We see that, yeah, everywhere they speak about war, so it's very terrible. You can hear my own home country when I hear friends, family speaking to me. Yeah, they want to make conscription again, or there is conscription, but mandatory conscription. So, I mean, this is, yeah, they want war. And with today, NATO saying again, yeah, okay, they will go to the east flank and, yeah, a new somehow, I don't know, east flank, they will protect it more. So it's escalating. But of course, the countries, what I hear, I don't know about Bulgaria, but the countries like in Western Europe, they are in a very bad state. The economy is very bad. Many refugees, many asylum seekers, and crime is rising for many, yeah, years already. Germany is number one. The cities, you cannot live there anymore. It's full of crime, and so I don't see any way out. The only way out is think for Europe to start fresh with new politicians, maybe some new system, a collapse of the EU. I think that would be better, but I don't think this will be done in the near future. It takes, yeah, some years, I think. Well, I don't have a property anymore. I was very lucky to sell it before they confiscated. But I know from colleagues they, yeah, to take your house. I mean, they just like with they do with the Russian assets. They take your house and that's it. They, yeah, that's from the state. It's so they did that with the money. Also, I'm not a rich person, so I had some money, but they just take it. I mean, I had some money in a German bank because I lived in Germany for a while. It was a small amount, but even they sent. I was already here in Moscow. They sent the police to my old house, the German police, and because I was whitewashing, laundering my money. Imagine that. It's crazy. These situations happen in Germany and Western Europe. I don't know in Bulgaria, but this is what's happening. Yeah, crazy.